that seems like a good time to get everything started now. Evening, everybody. Morning to evening or whatever. I didn't just wake up from a nap like half an hour ago, and I'm not still a little loopy. But evening, everybody. I hope you've all been having a good Monday and a good evening so far. Oh, I am tired. But we're here, we're alive, so that's what matters most. Yeah. Oh, because that's how I feel right now, just kind of blur. Okay. Yeah, it's been, very EP Bunny. My sleep schedule's just absolutely trash right now. I nearly went back to sleep, if that's any indicator. Just tired and So I was trying to get like everything clean and reorganized downstairs. I guess partially upstairs too. I still have the guest bedroom to finish up. Ugh. I'm tired. I am very tired, but you know, the show must go on. Everything must go on in the end. With that said, though, yeah, we've got still quite a bit of this build left to go. I think we stopped pretty much my standard halfway point for these kinds of kits when push comes to shove. But I'm excited to see how this one finishes out. Huh? Speaking of, God, I hate having sleepy bitch disease. It sucks. It's terrible. I hate it. Oh, alright. Let's get that screen going. Oh, I definitely am going to be sleeping once I raid out tonight, too. Just, it's like, and back to bed. It's hibernation mode. Oh. Fuck. But yeah, so said we got him about halfway done, and we got the upper half done, and then we were just starting on the legs when I decided to call it quits for the night. But we're steadily getting there. Oh, yeah, and he's got these weird fold-out blade feet. Because, yeah, like the toe and the heel both can kind of whip out into these, like, almost skate forms. Which is interesting in its own right. Yeah. Weird feet for even an IBO Gundam. Oh, shit. Body, please stop yawning. I get it, we're tired. I was not yawning this much beforehand. The moment I put on the headphones, I'd only yawn. Ugh. Oh. You know, in my haste to launch, I forgot to grab my tools. Because of course I did. Oh, Kim. Thought I was missing something. Yeah, tired and a little stressed and trying to make sure on certain things. It's stow something. Let's see. That's sanding sponge, and we should be good for tools for now. If we need more, well, they're there for me. Oh, fuck. Oh, maybe I am sick. Ugh. But yeah. Oh, goodness. But, yeah. Alright, so looks like we're doing... Oh, I forgot to put that guard away. Ugh, that's not good that I'm not being that observant. It looks like, yeah, we're building each of the legs completely from the ground up, which tells me then that each of these was, is particularly, unique to each other. Do not speak of me of the old ways. Yeah. Yeah, the 90 turns. Yeah. Sick. Totally tubular. Rad, dude. Yeah. Yeah, not the I feel gross and lethargic that I'm feeling right now, but again, I'm alive. I'm functioning. If only just. Skimming the line of life and death. That's where we're at tonight. All right, where's C7? Let's start getting everything built up, huh? Because, you know, there's the old fiend, or the Barbatos fiend. Or 7. There's 7. Yeah, I'm just dying a little. It's fine. It's normal. Yeah, it's one of those days. I'm just trying to resist the Limp Bizkit song there. Just don't want to get up. It's like, yeah, that's how today felt. Like I think the most I did today was I found out actually my mini fridge downstairs died, so took that out into the garage. That's really all I've done for anything remotely productive. Rest in peace, stupid little mini fridge. I'm just upset because it also took a bottle of dry vermouth and a big carton of sake with it. Not that I drink terribly often. I'm more sad about the vermouth because I like dry vermouth, especially for when I'm doing my Gibsons, but I'll be able to get more. It's thankfully not a terribly expensive thing, and neither was the 3-liter carton of sake. That was, I think, like 20 bucks. Though I might forego getting sake to get soju. So I don't actually know if I've had soju. The way that a few other people talk of it, it sounds delightful. Okay, C19. Not that I drink often, though. At all. A31. Am I touching it? Nope. Not this time. Oh, there it is. Actually, that's a fair point. I'm going to double check this sheet before we get these next two parts on, because I might actually be able to cut half of this sheet off. Let's see. Alpha. So yeah, we're not using either of those, or any of those three. Or those four. Or those three, yep, okay. Yeah, alright, we do have our first sheet jettisoning here. This actually makes it a little more manageable. Because technically, we don't use anything on this part of the A sheet anymore, so that runner is down. That actually helps a lot. It's the same. Now I'm just double checking for the next stage. Okay, yeah, we still use a lot of this because this is using the waste. These aren't, nor those, or those. Okay. Everything else is used on there. Okie dokie. Ugh. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna sleep all through Wednesday, and then we'll see if I do the same for Saturday. Ugh. I also need to contact my clinician about getting another dose of my medications. Because I only have about a week and a half left. It's a little tight, a little tighter than I'd like, and I will blame my hastiness to switch to this new medication batch. At worst, I can kind of make do with what I have, but I feel like for consistency's sake, I should have a little more. Ugh. The holidays are coming, which means the stress of the holidays are here. Much like the grim visage of Mariah Carey coming to haunt all of us, arriving sooner than we'd like. Okay. B1 and 2. There's a lot of shit happening all at once. Let's see, Delta 7. Yeah, I am touching it this time. God, these powder-coated parts always feel so weird on the fingers because it's so slick. So slick and smooth. I can hear Marsh crying through the house. Okay, it says to first do that. Alright, there we go. Now we get that encapsulated. So we have the nice cool piston set up and going. Alright, now we get to do the calf, yeah. And then it'll be the armor plating and thrusters and everything on this thing. Oh, everything's just falling apart on me. mostly my body and the occasional electronic, but let's see. F20. And B5. Yeah, I nearly canceled out because of how rough the lethargy's been hitting me, but I didn't want to miss out on one of our streams this week. Trying to not cancel just because I feel bleh. I know some of the bleh is mental, so that's part of the problem. Eto bleh. Okay. Let's see, F8 and 9. Oh, there they are. If it was a snake, they would have bit me. One, two. Okay. There we go. Make sure I get everything attached just right. Interesting. It looks like there should be like a piston rod that should go in there, but it's also a little far apart. No. Does your friend know something about my current condition right now or something? I am the sleepiest bun God's above. 17. Yeah, we're just chronically EP. Yeah, pretty much. Ugh. Oh, there we go. I was like, does that part not move? But it does. But I think they need solidification. I'm just trying to test the joint a little too early. At least that's the home. Yep. Okay. Yep. I'm trying to put on parts upside down again. It looks like that's seated incorrectly. It's just, it's hard to tell. Okay. Ah, and then this is where F11 and 12 go. Okay. One. And two. Yeah, we're just a chronically EP bunch. I'm tired during the summer, I'm tired during the winter. I'm just tired. Ugh. This year has been very rough on my body. I can't think of being retired. I'm still tired. Yeah. Okay. Guess that hooks in there. Yep. I'm glad I double checked before I put that on. At least all the way. I nearly skipped a step. B15 and C18. So let's chop out 18 first, and then we'll grab that B piece. B15. I'll definitely have to take a look once we get to the hip plates, because I see a bunch of parts here, but they're not ones that go here, because these are like the Barbatos leg armor bits as well as the thigh. So, oh, God, I sound so tired. Don't worry, Chad. I will make sure to sleep a lot if I can fucking help it. Later. Ugh. I've just been fretting a little too much, that's all. Okay, there's that. Now we can encapsulate him. Like, yeah, I was wondering where the ankle joint was. And it's like, yeah, dummy, you gotta build it. Alrighty. Now I need D16, because that's the last thing we need for hooking the foot in. Yeah, oh well, spare parts, yeah. Unfortunately not enough spare parts to make anything. It's just all the IBO frames are kind of partially based on each other. Oh, guns. Yeah, maybe I am sick. Ugh. You know, yeah, I think that's the smartest move. Perhaps. Perhaps. Ugh. I have been awful chilled the last couple days, so yeah, I might just be sick. Oh well. But yeah, there's the naked leg. If I'm sick though, I'm a typhoid Mary, you'll regret that. Also, yeah, don't mind if you see a scratch on my inner arm when I was cleaning the garage. A couple hours later, I noticed I had that cut, probably from a piece of cardboard. Like, oh, that's new. Yeah, definitely getting a little bit of that, because also the game of where did I get that bruise, or how did I get it? A fun game in some ways. Okay, 14, 15. Ugh. Throats don't feel so phlegmy. Do need a G part, don't I? 28, yes. Here, we jumped off the sheet at me. That's hotel. $14 and $15. Alright, I immediately touched one. Again, look to your hand first. Also, welcome back from horny jail. Just need somebody to come, like, yeah. Make me some soup and cuddle me and tell me the world's gonna be okay. Because sometimes even big, strong bunnies, big, strong puka girls like me need the little bit of reassurance. Soup. Yeah. Soup sounds divine, though. I think I still have a bowl of that smoked chicken soup in the fridge. I should probably pour that out, because I did make that like 2 weeks ago. I doubt it's good anymore, but my dumbass would probably try to consume it if I don't tell myself to not do that. Ugh. I've already had enough tummy upsetty issues this week, because I don't know, I ordered a couple of sandwiches to eat over the last 2-3 days, and 2 of them just gave me such terrible tummy problems. The third one was okay, but I don't know what was setting off the other 2. F3. And that might also contribute to why I feel kind of like tired and weak. Because I've not been able to like set up any curtains. Well, I set up 2 like mini curtains, and then I still need to do the other 3 bigger ones in my house, but or at least with the materials I currently have. Another curtain rod should be coming in tonight, so then I just have to wait on the final curtain rod that got lost in limbo for a couple weeks. Ugh. And it's just cleaning the house, getting things in the garage, getting people to take crap out of my garage, and just it's a logistical nightmare, chat. Oh, right. Oh, I see how this is supposed to go in. Oh, yeah, I kind of love that right now. But I've already got plans for stuff, and in a few weeks, it's part of why I'm actually going so gung-ho on like getting everything installed and cleaned up in my house, is because yeah. Oh, thank you for following, Tiny Blush. Welcome on into the Witchy Warren. Sorry that you caught me on such a low energy day. I promise I'm more energetic than this usually, but you caught me on a sicky day. Yeah, big bun plans. Incredibly big bun plans. I am totally not nervous. No, I've had a couple lonely, festive seasons these last few years. Like, 2 years ago, I flew to Canada and hung out with Talon and Code for Christmas. But I thought to be the host for some stuff this year. And I'm really looking forward to it, despite the fact it feels like everything else is crumbling apart around me. Okay, there we go. There's that connected. Interesting. Up next is the thruster. So F11. Yeah. There's just a lot of work to do because I've let my house kind of fall at the waysides in some ways. The one problem with being a hermit is just not always taking care of things. but we're getting there. Alright, let's get these giant thrusters. Because yeah, this thing has huge exposed thrusters. There we go for that. Oh god, excuse me, good grief. I've not even had that much of my monster yet. Growth button. see. I can't see what I'm doing. Ugh. Yeah, the brain cell is definitely not brain celling tonight. She's trying really hard, but not hard enough. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna struggle bus here, aren't I? This thing has 2 different connections in there that I can't seem to grasp the concept of, so... There we go, finally got it. Just took me having to step back for just a second. Because then this should, yeah, just click into the back of the leg like so. So that's a big thruster to have on a little guy like this. He's not super little, but... F6 and 7 and I4. Yeah, it looks like the I sheets should be used in their entirety, as should F and probably G. It's more like, like A through. A through E might have parts that aren't used. Though I think Delta has everything used because it's just little piston parts, but... Ugh. The one perk to not having roommates right now, they're not gonna get sick from me. I don't know what I'm sick from, though, that's the question. I don't go out. Okay. There's that. Now we can trim and attach this. There's no good place to also press. There we go. Alright, time for another thruster. So, another... Oh, fuck. Body, please. Ugh. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's not a good one. Ugh. I promise I'm okay. I just, ugh. Ugh. Something's catching in the back of my throat and I don't appreciate it. This is not the kind of choking I want. Ugh. Ugh. Ugh, I feel gross. Okay, 19. Okay. I'm not dying, Chad. You're dying. It's fine. I will live. Despite it all, I will live. Tall and I will cut you. You dang little menace. Alright. There's that. Now I need I5 and 6. Oh wow, those are actually big armor parts. Yeah, sadly there's not a lot of outside of like Zoids and a couple other series. Yeah, there's not a lot of like other Plamo kits for stuff like, yeah, Transformers, GoBots, anything like that really. Despite your trolling. I'm a few kits behind on my Digimon, though. I've been annoyed with that, because they're no longer doing Megas, they're not doing Ultimates. It's like, there's, like, over 1,200 Digimon, come on, you... And a lot of them are Megas, like... Just make a bunch of the X-Antibody series. They're more mechanical looking. They would do great in the Digimon Amplified program. One moment. Okay, no, that's not going in, so I need to tear it back apart. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. Oh, fuck. Okay. Sorry, I'm wondering why it's not meshing perfectly in the middle. So I do that, and then if I squeeze here, is it gonna start to pull apart? Yeah, I still see part of the issue. Fuck. Part of the issue is, the thruster's middle pin is not going in its home. And I'm curious as to why. Try to fish out one of the scalpels without accidentally nicking yourself. And try to use it without also nicking yourself. It might just be easier if I, you know, take it out and go like this. Oh wow, that took the entire, like, secondary plate housing off. Yeah, no, those two are together now. Got it. I need them apart, though. At least for a little bit. I'm struggling. Gods, am I struggling now? Come on. I know that's supposed to be your home, but I need you to get out of it for a little bit. Come on. There. Okay. Well, first off, that's impossible. Because there's over 2,000 kits. And that's just counting the modern ones. So already that's not possible. Oh, did that come off too? Shit. I'm just over 100. Thank you. Along with however many old ones I have in my garage. Oh my god, it actually all went together, I think. No, I just need to squish real hard. Oh. Yes. What about it? I've not done either of the collecting hobbies that Gundam has recently brought itself into, because there's also the trading card game. Okay. Just finished that step, so now we do 29 and 38. See 29, but where is 38? My hand was touching it, of course it was. Would I ever play the game on stream, or what ones I would get? Honestly, I don't know. I really don't. I think that's been part of the issue with it in general is, and I think this is also part of the problem I have with actually doing Warhammer 40k, or really any other tabletop stuff. I've already had one tabletop addiction in my life, and that was expensive back then, and I don't know if I'd do it. I honestly don't. Yeah. If I remember correctly, the tabletop game I think is Universal Century exclusive, so we're talking, you know, our beloved RX-78 all the way up to, like, maybe Turn A if they decide to keep that as part of Universal Century. As for playing on stream, again, it's that whole, like, if I was, like, an exclusive tabletop, like, Battlefield type person, like a Warhammer person or stuff like that, maybe. I've as you can tell, I've done next to no research because yeah, I just haven't. Yeah. It's the same reason I've not gotten into the card game, because, you know, there's been a lot of collectible card things of late. And I just can't be bothered. I really can't. Gunpla's already expensive enough. I don't need 2 other expensive hobbies, even if it's Gundam flavored. I don't even play the Digimon trading card game, and I at least adore that system. That was actually a cool gaming system. Yeah, it's an interesting intersection of hobbies, but at the same time, yeah, I've just not I've just not looked at it. Maybe I should. I don't know, but trying to actually even think who would be a better resource on it, like who's been actually paying attention. Because I most certainly have not. I've been very bad. And kind of that, like, looking from afar of, like, that's cool. I'm having difficulty affording Gunpla. The fuck would I try to get into something else? Actually, I've been having a twofold problem with Gunpla. It's like, part of it's like, oh yeah, they're kind of expensive. But at the same time, like, especially when it comes to new releases via Premium Bandai, there's not been a lot I've wanted. To be perfectly honest. It's like, oh, that's kind of cool, but I could easily live without that. It's like, oh, it's just an add-on piece, or like, really, like, the one Gunpla kit I am waiting for is fucking Bolt Gundam for, Mobile Fighter G Gundam. It's like, we have the rest of the Shuffle Alliance. Give us Argo. Yeah, because I'm... On my shelf, I have 7 kits left. 7. And, yeah. Soon we'll be out of kits. 2026 may be the year where my Gunpla Queen status fades. We'll see. 27, 21, and 22. Also, while we're at it, we're gonna cut the pilot out. Just because he's just there. Actually, this pilot's rather tall. There we go. Alright, now you're free from the, the ad hell. Hell. I can say words, I swear. I'll just blame tired, sick brain. Oh, yeah, it's one of those Mondays. And 2. Alright, there's that. Yeah, the foot's starting to get a little more armor. Actually, I think this is the leg done, isn't it? Yeah, looks like it. Alright. Just double and triple checking here, but yeah, no, that's the leg complete. Okay. Yeah, that's actually pretty robust. Alright, with one down, we have one more to go. Oh yeah, should also trim this guy out. Since I removed him from his cheated fate. I was gonna say, yeah, he's rather tall for an IPO pilot, but at the same time, the main pilot for Barbatos was a rather small dude. Canonically got it on in the cockpit, though, which is kind of funny. Alright. C7A28. And I'm touching it, of course I am. Again, the hands know where the eyes can't see. Every goddamn time. Sorry, I was just seeing how the full range of movement worked on the leg. It's like, you know, that's a point. How does it do that, considering it's got, yeah, that big thruster, like, right behind the knee? I'm dreadfully curious. Oh, God. I'm also not trying to remember what solid food I've had to eat today. I don't remember. Nope. I don't like how easily that can come off. Makes me nervous. C19A30. This should be a little faster because this is just a mirror of what we did, but we'll see if I'm quicker about it. And I'm feeling a little sluggish today and a little eh. A little eh. That's where I'm at with things. Oh, my back's itchy too. Help. Oh, I need back scratches and a back rub and oh, a hug. Use a lot of hugs. Let's see. Mara needs someone to step on her. Maybe not step, but sure. Similar things. Actually, that's a great point before we go further. And there's still some parts left on here. Interesting. Did I grab from... Sorry, I'm double checking something because since this kit is partially based off of another kit, I have to double check for parts that are used and are not used. And so here we are with that. Because if I could get like an additional runner off of my bookshelf here, I would actually be quite happy. Bravo. So, not using that, or that. Neither of those. None of those three. Or that. Okay, yeah. Now this bee runner is done. These are all superfluous parts from Barbatos that we're not using. So, another item into the shelf. Good to know. I'll have to remember that for the other one. Actually, while we're at it, where's the more stripped down Charlie? Charlie. Candy Mountain Charlie. Not used. Okay, so there's still 2 parts left. And everything else is not used. Okay. It looks like those are hip parts. Put the Badooie in her place, yeah. Just fucking choked me. Okay. B1 and 2. Yeah, give it a few weeks, Stalin. Maybe I'll get something. Who knows? Alright, and which of the silvery bits are we using here? 7. You might just get your wish. Though, I'm sure I'll be a mess if that does end up happening. In its own way. Never thought I'd get this far. Who is the blue duelist? That's at least what I'm calling it. It is Gundam Vidar it's technically from Iron-Blooded Orphans, but it's technically later on in the post-disaster era, if I recall right. Yep. Fell out of the piston. They need a cowboy hat. I mean, his V-fin is very kind of cowboy hat-esque shaped. Besides, if we want that, just go with Gundam Maxter. That's our Murica Gundam. Like Mesa. Speaking of that, I've been playing fucking, oh god, what is it called? Due Night Abyss, which is Warframe, but you know, anime. And there is one of the characters in that does look like Mesa, and I believe her signature weapon is a pair of pistols. I don't know if she plays like that. I haven't gotten her yet. Luckily getting the characters is not a gacha system. Yeah, let's see. The three I have are the three that I currently have on my team, which should not be too much of a surprise. Is the sexy. Initially, I thought she was a nun, but now I know that she's the ferryman, quintessentially. Nilfe. Because, of course. Then I have... Oh, I always forget her name, but I always remember her line. Where are the sinners? I believe Hellfire? I think that's her name. And then I have the Jellyfish Girl. That's like my main team currently in that game. Yeah, the fairy nun. Exactly, yeah. She's cool. And the fact that, yeah, her signature weapon is katana and a pistol. It's like, oh, yeah, that's not a bad combo. Though you can use any weapon, but I'm like, I'm gonna use what they're supposed to kind of be paired with. B5. Oh, that is a great fucking question. I don't know. Fuck, now I need to remember that twin's name. Shit. Someone help me here. What's, the hex? Fuck it, I'm just gonna look it this way. What the fuck is her name? Eleanor. Let's see, voiced by Amelia Tyler. Because I've also not played enough Hades 2. That's more V's thing. I did it once, but my IP was absolutely fucking me over. Yes, she is in fact the voice of Hecate. I did not notice that when I was playing it. Yes, I at least know that. Like, I've not played enough to see it myself, but I have seen clips of it, so luckily I've spoiled myself on that front. That's a fair point. So it's gonna be like, am I using all the F pieces? Right, yeah, the F pieces. I can see that that's some of the housing for this guy's, like, repeat rapier systems. F20. Fit alt witch mommy. I'm kind of a nemesis girl. I'm kind of with V of like big muscle mommy that can ruin my life. Don't get me wrong, I'm a pan disaster. Everyone's hot. Help. But yeah, I know V is particularly feral for Nemesis, which, again, mood, understandable. There with her. Where's the file? There it is. Okay, so I'm not crazy with how that's hooked together. That is so... Safety thirds. Yeah, I have hit one snag with that this week yeah, I am the muscle mommy. I've been lifting and carrying and moving a bunch of heavy stuff around in my house. There is one thing that I'm having difficulty with. Downstairs I have these 3 giant, like 4 foot by 4 foot conference tables. I have them in like a neat little T configuration because, you know, it used to be my Dungeons and Dragons table. Well, I've wanted to consolidate down to just 2, but they're just a little too heavy for me to be able to lift on my own, and they're too big. I have, you know, despite my strength, I have rather short arms and legs, so it's hard for me to lift things that are particularly cumbersome. Less on the weight, more on the size. Buff Puka Schlip Bunny. Yeah, it's like, it's possibly why I'm also tired and a little bit sick right now, is I've been pushing myself pretty hard, and because I'm trying to get everything cleaned and organized, certain things put away, certain things thrown away, which once I can get everything into the garage that I want thrown away, I'm gonna call some mover equivalents. There's some, I'm not sure if these are in other cities, but around here there's stuff like, admittedly one of them is called college hunks, which is hilarious, but they're like movers, but they'll take stuff to the dump for you. I've hired them once when I needed to get the garage cleaned once, but I've found it's a lot cheaper if I can get everything into one room, especially a room without stairs, because then they'll charge less, and then it's just how much it fills their truck. Yeah, got junk. Yeah, okay. So you have something similar. Yeah. Yeah, off carriers are nice because like I've got a nice SUV that I can shove a lot of shit into, but there's only so much I can do. So I'm gonna probably end up calling one of those companies in the next week or so once I get the remaining things down. I need to drag a queen mattress from the guest bedroom down because it's my old bed mattress, because I got a new mattress about a year and a half ago now, and I just need to get that dragged downstairs along with my old gamer chair, which is like 150 pounds, along with a couple things that have been sitting in my closet for a very long time that shouldn't be there anymore, because frankly I don't play with them anymore. Oh yeah, Witchy Brew Works and storage and all that shit. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be the awkward one. But luckily I still have the boxes. Oop, I put those together a little early. I didn't put the other part in. Yeah, things from days past. Yeah, it's just some heavy things, some parts of my old bed frame also that are still upstairs, up in the guest bedroom. Because I do need that space opened up for people to be able to sleep if they're going to come visit. Oh, yeah, I don't even know what I'm going to get for Gunpla. Like, I have a couple wish lists on, like, New Type and USA Gundam Store, but I don't know what I want. I've also been looking at third-party kits, because some of them are pretty darn cool. I don't know what I want. I mean, I could always go for, like, the 160th Monument Repair type. I've thought about getting, like, a couple of the more silly giant kits that Bandai has done in the past, like hunting down and getting like a 135th or 148th Mega RX-78. But yeah, I've looked at some of the third-party ones. Infinity Nova does some really cool designs. Again, I don't have to worry about lore with them because they're even more fictional than Gundams. They're not from a show, they're literally copies. Or, oh god, what is it called? The Black Talon Typhoon or something like that? The Godzilla RX-78-2 hybrid. It looks cool, but at the same time, I do know it's a stolen design, so I've been a little hesitant on that one. Like there's a lot of cool kits I can get. I could, yeah, get more into Zoans or kits. I am running out of shelf space though in the other room. Starting to, at least. I had to figure out something to do with all the boxes. That one's actually not stolen. That was given permission by a particular subgroup in Sunrise, which happened to be the Neo Genesis Evangelion team. That one ain't stolen. It's just they decided to ask another team to go nuts. And so they did. I've not watched it yet. I want to. It's supposed to be a mindfuck. Oh, yes, the plot that was stolen. Yes, because it's also alternate timeline. Universal Century. I would say watch it. It's an interesting story. Again, I know of the story. I've not watched it yet myself. I would say to do so. I'm still tickled by the fact that initially I was like, oh, G-Cubs, that's such a weird name, until you realize that, oh, that's that particular term, cooks, or however you want to say it, QUUUUUX is actually a theoretical physics formula. All the like newer Gundams in that series are theoretical physics formulae. If I remember correctly, they're formulae specifically in stuff like string theory. Which I had forgotten. Yeah, G cucks. Yeah, I like saying cucks because I'm fucking infantile. It's like tee. I said the cuck word. But yeah, it looks interesting and it looks visually stunning because again, it's the Evangelion team. They're going to do something really cool with it. But yeah, I've seen some of the stuff in it and it's like, oh, that's worrying. Again, shouldn't. Yeah, I need to get some of the G-Cux kits too, because it's like it's such a unique and different style that we've not seen in Gundam yet, and we always appreciate it. There's kind of hints at sapphic romance, so if you're a wistful sapphic, it's good for you, supposedly. But then, yeah, just prepare to suffer because it's probably going to go as well emotionally as Evangelion did. Which means, you know, that's great storytelling, but, yeah, have fun with the trauma. Yeah, Witch from Mercury, Lesbians in Space. Or if you ever played, UC Engage. Oh, look, a girl failed pilot that, is traveling through time. Oh, she's just just a mess of a little sapphic. Oh dear. Yeah, a little bit of a hint of Quantum Leap mixed with that one, at least. Yeah, my favorite kind of lesbian. Enemy mech pilot, yeah. That or, you know, opposing duelist sword sapphic, but I guess no, we didn't have that much in Utena. Utena just had one female candidate. I guess the rest were guys, weren't they? Or was there another girl? I don't remember. It's been a very long time since I sat down and watched Utena. I always forget the name of the full title for that. Utena could have been great. It was great for its time. Like it got a little weird in places, but again, what anime hasn't? You know, like at one point she got like turned into a car, which is always weird. That arc was strange. Okay, let's plug that in, and then this. And we pop that blade down so I can have access to the hook. You'll have a bit of tragic Yuri. Because I'm gonna cry about it later. Alright, yeah. So there's the naked leg versus its armored cousin. So now we gotta start putting all the shit on this one. So the armoring begins. Here, grab the other eye sheets. 15 and 14. I'm also kind of okay with taking my time as I get this. So my throat's already feeling better. I must have just had like the kind of post-wake up kind of gloopies in my throat. I ain't choking on my own spit anymore. Am I cutting out the right pieces? Or am I getting hasty? I am getting a hasty. Hasty puka. Okay, yep, that's a reminder that I have not eaten. I just had a grumbly. I am trying to remember what I had for solid food earlier today. Was it literally just cheese? Where's my vape stick? Listen, Talon, I woke up 30 minutes before stream. I had even less time because I was just so worn out and lethargic. So hush. Let this tired girl failure have her shit. Gremlins. And I3. Don't worry, Talon. I'll eat something after stream, I promise. I know I have my last 3 Uncrustables. They've been thawing all day, so they should be good. But also, I could, like, have mozzarella sticks or, fucking something. Sadly, got rid of my sriracha because I think it was moldy. Tells you also how often I would use sriracha. I say that because when I have mozzarella sticks, I don't always have marinara because sometimes it can be a little battery acid-like. Even the jarred stuff. Sometimes I would do like ranch that had like sriracha stirred into it because it was nice. But I also don't eat ranch that often anymore either because I don't know. Tastes funny to me these days. Probably for the better that I've lost my taste for it. But I need a dipping thing for mozzies. Alright, time for the giant thrusters that this fucker gets. Honestly, I'm gonna cut both of them out. That way then I can torture myself with both of them. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. And blink. Alright, and then this one gets F11. The other will get 19. There's 11. And there's 19. Oh, I think Dawn's in my DMs threatening me. Or no, you're looking at some of the aquatic units. Yeah. Fuck, which one is that? Yeah, Dawn, I think you'd like the Zeonic aquatic units. They're adorable, weird little guys. I don't know which one that is. I don't remember that one's name. Yeah, he's a weird little dude. Like, that's not a Zagok. Oh, for the tabletop. A couple of those are not Universal Century models. Oh. Sorry, she's showing me the lineup for the tabletop miniature game for Gundam. And it's like, okay, white base. Yeah. Should I use them? Yeah, I think that is white base. Arc 78, Char's Red Zaku. I see Gundam Unicorn. I see the little green dude. But yeah, then there's Aerial and Wing. Wing Zero Custom, I guess I should say. Like, those aren't Universal Century. One of those is After Colony, and I never remember the fucking timeline name for the Witch from Mercury. It's like one of the few I've not remembered. Yeah, I was to say, interesting that 2 of them aren't Universal. I thought it was purely Universal Century, but I guess even GPO2, Gundam Battle Operation 2, has been going that way as well of late. Of like, it was exclusively Universal Century, and then they started throwing in like fucking double O units. And it's like, okay, this is the route we're taking now. Got it. There's a lot more units now in GBO2 that are non-Universal Century. Like, it's not enough to drown out all the Universal Century shit, but Because that's Unicorn full armor with destroy mode. Not heal mode, interesting. Because usually when I think of full armor Unicorn, it's the synchronization mode. The green, not the red. Alright, there we go. Now the other thruster will be ready for later when we slap that on the kneecap. Yeah, they're cool. Yeah. Because I think, A, you have to paint them. And this is where it would be harder for Gundam versus, like, Warhammer, where you can custom paint them and make it okay. Well, custom paint, you know, sometimes you want to have it according to certain sub-factions or chapters or yada 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 yada. Or making your own custom chapter. But with Gundams, they're kind of one paint job unless you're doing one of the, like, alternate game subvariants, but even then, I don't think you're allowed to use the stat block of those subvariants. Like, oh, was it Super Robot Wars Mobile, where Lelouch from Code Geass had a variant of the Wing Zero custom there with the wings, with an even scarier set of particle cannons. Like, Wing Zero Customs cannons are already terrifying. Let's make stronger ones and put Lelouch in the cockpit. No. Hiro Yui is already scary enough. Stop it. I doubt they would, but at the same time, I'm sitting there going like, yeah, it's weird. The fan brain in me is a little confused. Yeah, no, I have one tabletop game that I played pretty exclusively, and I don't know if I'll ever really get into another one that in depth again. And that was Crow's Master. Crow's Master, I didn't have to paint the minis, which was also a nice bonus. It was Wakfu flavored, which is, you know, a nice little French jaunt into anime. But again, even that got expensive. I have just the first two series of Crow's Master because 3 and 4 like came out like back to back, and I'm just like, you know, I'm not paying $400 a series just to get them all. Not again. I've done that twice. Not again. Of course, then now I do Gunpla. I will try to get Perfect Grade Unleashed RX-70 or RX-93 New Gundam. That being said, oh, that's going to hurt. That's gonna hurt so bad. I'll have to figure out how to do it. If I make it that long. Because that's nearly $700. That will become the new most expensive kit that I've ever gotten. The fact that it's going to be fucking beating Unicorn Gundam Perfect Ability. Complete with the Divine Arms expansion and LEDs. Yeah, I mean, there's strong gatekeeping in most games that either kill it or kill it for a good number of people. Because people suck. But, yeah. Hopefully not. Again, I have no clue. I have not been paying attention to Gundam's tabletop. Because also, you know, simultaneously launched around the same time as the tabletop battle thing is also the trading card game. You know, there's a Mobile Suit Gundam trading card game now. It's just like, fuck, like, what do we fucking do? Yeah, and I think maybe that's why I've not been super into it, because it's like, here's 2 more expensive hobbies that are Gundam flavored. It's like, I already have one. It's this. Yeah, though... Oh, God. As my brain immediately jumps to something else, they were showing some exhibits for some competitions in Japan this weekend, for gunpla kits and plamo and stuff, as well as, like, somebody did a custom tooled model of War Greymon merging with Legendary Pictures version of Godzilla. War Greymon Type G, which is really cool. On top of, yeah, like seeing these really cool dioramas for Gundams, for the competitions, which was super neat to see. Something we only get a couple times a year for the, like, international championships. But yeah. A lot of things. Okay, I6 and 5, where we get to use that other thruster I've done. Yeah, I have no clue how the tabletop will go. Maybe sometime I'll have to, like, watch somebody playing the tabletop. Again, I don't know if I'll get into it. Yeah, if I ever got the models, I would probably want to paint them accordingly, but then I'd, you know, have to get the models, I'd have to get the proper Tamiya paints. Ugh, that would be so expensive. So that would operate a little differently than Warhammer painting, just a little bit. Just a smidge. Fuck it, the Gundam is pink now. I mean, if they come out with 00 units, you would not be against that, lore-wise, because that just means, oh, they're going into Trans Am mode. Okay. Don't mind me being a little shit about that. We did have pink Gundams. They were just entering Trans Am mode. Or, like, there's Nobel Gundam that had Berserk mode. Which also was kind of like a reddish pink. So, of course, the fucking Swedes had to make their Gundam go Berserk. And Bondi, if you release more Mobile Fighter G Gundam kits, I'll be happy. Like, let's get a new release of Devil Gundam. Let's get a new release of Spiegel Gundam, Bolt Gundam. Let's get Tequila and Lumber Gundam. Or Grizzly Gundam, depending on your translation. Canada Gundam. Oh yeah, and a lot of people do that too. I'm weird with myself for it for the most part, unless I get like a special edition version of the kit of that. Yeah, historicals will have that problem, because yeah, they'll be like, there's only one way, because yeah, it's like you're having to do a specific war livery. Yeah. Again, I have no clue if the Gundam community will be like that, because again, we do have custom Gunpla stuff. How we have 3 fucking series of the Gundam build universe, or metaverse, I guess it's called now, of where people have customized Gunpla in the thing. Along with, I think there's also a live-action TV show dedicated to Gunpla, and again, people are customizing in that. I think Gundam's mostly okay on that front. I don't know. I'm weird because, again, I like building them as it is. I don't like using the water transfers or the stickers because they make me sad. Yeah. I might be the odd one out, but again, I don't hold other people to my standards. My standards are for me, and nobody else. Because also, like, there's kit bashing for those kits and stuff like that. And, yeah. Again, not just cool, but... Exactly, yeah. I would never stop somebody else from doing it some other way, and I enjoy seeing what other people do, because again, it's letting their creativity fly. I have a paint booth because I'm like, maybe someday I'll make my own custom kit bash, and you know, have the you know, Bunny Witch Gundam, which probably would be mostly done via high grades because I'd probably end up using Calibarn's broom at some point. Yeah, I shall make a mecha from other mecha. Yeah, same. Probably be like a combination of like mostly Gundams and like maybe a couple armor girls. So I could try to get like something like bunny ears. Yeah, no, I would never gatekeep. I'm just autistic and and I like things for myself looking like they came from the show. I'm creative in other areas. I write. I've not been writing much lately. Just not had the time or the energy. Hey, that's fair, that's fair. Yeah, I've been writing since I was like writing properly, since I was like 13. I was starting to write books and stuff back then. Or stories, long form stories that were intended to be like 20 plus chapter books. But, you know, never finished anything. And then, yeah. That and like a mixture of like character acting and character writing is just, it's fun. It's creative. It's entertaining, but again, it's not everybody's thing. The fact that you're more creative with like physical media, that's where my mom is too. My mom used to paint and carve and do whitesmithing. Like my mom's always been a very creative sort. Where, yeah, my creativity is similar to my father, of like, yeah, writing, world building, story, stuff like that. Or he goes with like fictional history. Yeah, I was more fantasy and urban fantasy and science fiction. Yeah, you paint and write. Yeah, you cross both sides of the aisle. Yeah, my mom would do like she and her mom and my aunt would all do like painting on like slices of like board cut wood, like taking almost like a log and cutting it into like a half-inch plank, but not plank shaped, but like the cutout of the tree. And they would like paint on that, like do like Mother Goose and or chicks and stuff, or things like that, or like do little dragons. And my mom's always been a very artsy sort. Sure, in some ways she's, you know, she probably laments that it didn't come out sooner. She could have had a daughter to bond with on that front, though. I feel like I would have disappointed her because I'd be in the I'd be in my father's office still building Gunpla while he builds model airplanes and shit. I'm still a nerd. I don't think that would have changed regardless of whether I came out at 8 or not. Alright, there we go. The other meaty leg is done. It's taken us about 2 hours. Yeah, I'm definitely being sluggish tonight, but that's okay. That's not a bad thing. That just means I'm taking my time. Ooh, that would be nice. I've always been curious about doing some of the whitesmithing like my mom did, but unlike her, I actually try to sell some of it every now and again. Because that was the one issue I had with my mom, was she made these beautiful, like, whitesmith stuff and beadwork bracelets, but then she would only make them as gifts, stuff like that. It's like, Mom, you could sell each of these for like a couple $100. Like, seriously. She never did. But again, that's her prerogative, not mine. A15. But yeah, Ton, you'll have to remind me to show you some of the other weird little guys from Gundam. The Xeon aquatic units are very unique and interesting. They've got a whole lineup of them, and they're all weird little guys, and they're small too. And like the Earth Federation forces also have something called the Ball, and they keep making more for some reason. But typically they're known as flying coffins, because, I mean, they're old construction units that they just weaponize, and not nearly as well as the Zaku 1 was. Okay. I see, yeah. Because we go like that. Okay. Let's see. Remember, this thing doesn't have a backpack. It's just got, yeah, these hip guards that have a bunch of extra blades for its main melee weapon, which is why I'm calling it the Duelist. This thing has 2 giant kinetic magnums, and then it has a pair of rapiers with blade replacements, basically. Like, they're basically like heat foils. Yeah. Because in Iron-Blooded Orphans, there's no energy weapons. Everything is kinetic, or heat-based, or just big and cleaving. That was the last remaining part that we use here on the C sheets. Sorry, looking back because, yeah. Because if I can get a couple more sheets off my table, I will. Oh no, it does have a backpack. Charlie. Candy Mountain Charlie. Yeah, not used. Yep, okay, yep, that kills off the C sheets. So there's one. Let's cut this other one out, and then we can ditch it too. Another runner technically down. Because spare parts. Actually, that's a fair point. This Bravo sheet should also be done with, because I already have the other one in here. Because none of these parts are used on this kit, so another one down. AU-45. One moment as I just split things a little further apart here. Give a little more breathing room for all the bits. Yeah, that would definitely be some. Now that would be something I'd potentially do on stream, is if I could get myself to be creative enough to do whitesmithing. I would do that on stream. I'd have to find a way to make sure the little. Well, the anvil was never terribly loud, but I'd have to be careful not. Yeah, but it's gotta have breathing room. Yeah. Oof, that's tight. These parts don't need breathing room, though. Also, an ad's coming in about 30 seconds, so... Horny jail incoming. Also, I just realized I had forgotten a step. This one backwards? No. And I think the instruction motion there telling me to do those backwards. Right? No. Sorry. Double checking something before I go much further. I think that might be why. Yeah, there's why. One and two. Okay. Now it's looking better. A47. And 3. I should get some of the other Gundams from Iron-Blooded Orphans, because a lot of the other Gundams look very different, but that's because they're funky little designs. I needed 44. I cut out 47 a little preemptively, but at this rate, then I'll also cut out 46, so it's ready to. Yeah, whitesmithing, meaning like soft metal jewelry work. It's something my mom does a lot of, and I've always been curious, because also, like, making my own jewelry sounds kind of cute, kind of fun. Be able to put my own spooky witchy ways into things. And my mom's always been the wild creative. But yeah, we'll see what the future holds for all of that. At worst, I can ask her, because I have to go down to my hometown as it is for a wedding sometime next week or the week after. I need to go see, because I know one of my old friends is getting married, and for some reason he wants me there. Never understand why, but no, I'm just being a shit at this point. Let's see. '21 and '24. No. A lot of my old high school buddies haven't seen me since I've transitioned, but I already know a lot of them are steadfast allies. And who am I to deny them? Oh, that's cute. Ah! Alright, I'll hydrate. Even if I'm hydrating incorrectly in the eyes of some. How dare you use those words on me? How dare? Alright, I'll move that sheet in a second. Here, scratches, kisses. I should not be airing my weaknesses out into the world, not with potential people who could act on that information. Do not trim that, I'm guessing. I would definitely say be careful IRL, because my piercings are still healing. Like, not super bad at this point, it's more the fact, like, this last week, like, I didn't nearly tear it out, but how it hurt my left earlobe got caught on some of the fabric of, or my left earlobe piercing got caught in some of the fabric of towel as I was drying off and tugged kind of hard. It's healed since, but ow, that hurt. Hi, Akiba. Welcome in, dear. Haven't seen you in a bit. Pain. Yeah, literal pain. Not the fun kind. Not the fun kind, mischief. Yeah. piercings I have are very pretty, but yeah, they do catch on fabric a little bit. Oh yeah, Vidar's coming along pretty darn well. It's the master grade version too, so it's an even better detailed variant of the guy. Very fun. Exactly, yeah. The other one was full mechanics, and yeah, that one was supposed to be very good too. Yeah, the style and everything is very, very unique for even Iron-Blooded Orphans. Let alone all of Gundam. I was gonna say, I still have another kit to build. I think it's a special edition version of the Erder Hunt. But we'll get to that sometime soon. I'm running low on kits. Oh god, they're doing a metal build Marchiosis. Oh fuck. Oh, that would be a neat one to have. Marchiosis is such a crazy looking thing too. Yeah, that's the one thing I will give Iron-Blooded Orphans was it definitely had some unique styles. Ooh, nice. I still need to get the Premium Bondi has a special eye effect for this one. I think I need to try to get hold of it if I can. Alright, let's see if I can get this part in correctly. Oh, I see. I see how they want me to do this. I'm just... The brain cell, she's trying very hard. I'm tired, a little... tired, a little sick, a little everything. Where's my tweezers? Let's see if I can get that on. There we go. Yeah, that unit is cool. Again, Iron-Blooded Orphans had some really, really neat designs. Same skeleton frame, which is always confusing with some of them, but... Alright, E23 and 22. But yeah, we're hopefully gonna get the Vidar done tonight. And then yeah, cons I only have seven kits left on my shelf. I'm nearly out of my collection for now. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I'm done with all these. Yeah, I was just talking about other potential projects that I'd have to get a bunch of equipment and stuff, but might check with the Mother about some of her creative stuff if she's not using them anymore. Yeah, waiting then on the next, the next challenge builds or, the specialty builds I can try to get my grubby hands on, like Dendrobium or Neozeong. Possibly Meteor units, but... yeah, some of the big sillies. Yeah, I'll have to see, because I'll be going into town sometime next month, and I'm sure I can check a couple of the rare kits that my local favorite Gunpla shop, because it's almost exclusively Gunpla. And it's run by a competitive Gunpla builder, so or a diorama competitive Gunpla builder. So worst, he should have a few interesting and rare ones. I'll just have to see how much it sets me back. Yeah, I always lose a good amount of money every time I go into his shop. It's also like right next to it's in the middle of International District, so it's near a big Japanese grocery store and a few really nice Chinese and Korean restaurants, and ugh, it's so good. It's like one of my favorite places to go. Ooh, J3. Oh, we're finally getting rid of the J Runner. Finally. And there we go. Another one down. Yeah, lugging my big bags of Gunpla from that store back to my car is always a trial. Oh, I still need to get that. I still need to get both of those. I've not gotten real grade shining yet, because yeah, I really want that so I can do the the data transfer scene with the both of them. Though that'll be a fun challenge in its own, of like getting God Gundam to hold poor shining Gundam. I see what they said to do that one first. I'm getting a little hasty. Interesting, that's a lock pin. So we do that, and then this actually locks it in. Interesting. Yeah, I definitely need to get the as I keep pronouncing it, G-Cox. I'll always get myself into a spot of trouble with that. There's 18. I know it's technically what G-Clux. Again, it's weird having a theoretical physics formula as a name, especially with one such as that one. At least the other one is a little easier to pronounce, like Nerva or something. Yes, the Barbatos is tricky. I've built 2 of them so far. Because I had both the classic Barbatos, and then I got the, last year when I went to the Gundam base event, I had the Ecopla recirculation. Yeah, G-Quarks or G-Quarks. See, G-Quarks, now that makes more sense in my head for the stuff that I studied quantum physics-wise, but that does make more sense. Yeah, I'm just a little shit with how I pronounce it. But yeah, I know, oh god, I think we're getting a new Master Grade Barbatos Lupus and Lupus Rex. And I am looking forward to those. Because, again, I like Barbatos. It's a really unique design. Like, it's the same reason I grabbed Vidar here. It's the same reason I grabbed, at that same Gundam base event last year, I grabbed the Erder Hunt. Because I'm like, oh, these are really neat looking. I think they look neat. I want them. Yeah, Lupus Rex makes me worry a little bit too. I know most people prefer Lupus because, yeah, Lupus Rex does get a little crazy. It's true. He's got pretty wild proportions, but after building the high grade Lifrith not Lifrith, Lifrith Thorn, you know, I'll take unusually lanky versus the weird short stack. Because, yeah, why is Thorn so short? Oh, it's stronger. Yeah, I guess that's a point. I do have that suffering with the reborn Nightingale. Its proportions are not designed for its weight capacity. Can't hold up its gun, so you have to rest it on the codpiece. Okay. You know, since this next part doesn't need to be put on until afterwards, let's get the legs and everything together. Yeah, definitely I'll have to get some, like, master grade stands, maybe, to help compensate that. Like, I've had a few kits lately that have not been able to handle their own weight, because, like, one of the other ones I have is the Astray Turn Red. Astray Turn Red is super cool looking, but its swords are so big and so heavy, the only pose you can have is having them both prop the Gundam up, because, you know, each of the swords is bigger than the Gundam. Yeah, the Astrays. Yeah, the Astrays. And I still have Astray Red Frame Kai to do. Oh boy! Cries very hard. The joint feels awful loose, but could just be my imagination. I'd be like, I'm more curious why it feels lopsided, but it's because that plate is... Alright, let's see if I can try to get this guy up on his skates at least. There we go. Because that's going to be the only hard thing for posing him, is because he's basically like on ice skates. But yeah, I still need to get a bunch of the blue frame units for the Astrays as well, and, you know, make myself suffer. You know, perfect grades, like blue flight D, stuff like that. And then if they ever come out with the, if they ever come out with the poor green frame that only had like an initial form before getting tanked into the ground, you know, complete the collection, because I do have gold frame Amatsumina in high grade, and I think there's a real grade version that I wouldn't mind seeing the comparison between. Yeah, lots of stuff. Let's see. Actually, the remaining parts on Echo are probably still used. So let's get this set up, huh? Doing the Attack on Titan-esque blade replacement system. Oh, that's good that they're not too expensive. I was worried about that for the cards, because again, I see a card game and I immediately worry about yeah, the cost. That's at least good. Exactly, right? Yeah, the heat rapier heads that he has, it's fascinating. I swear I can speak the words. I'm a little hungry, and I've been suffering from sleepy puka disease. Ugh. I've been pushing myself too hard physically of late, and it's coming back to bite me a little. I still have much to do. Yeah, between the hip-mounted blades here and then, yeah, his his giant kinetic pistols that he has, it's like, yeah, Vidar has an interesting kit. I don't know enough about Erder Hunt to know what units or what stuff that one has, but we'll find out one way or the other. That one will also be interesting because I'm pretty sure that the version of Urder Hunt I have, it's all one color because it's one of the special editions. Like I think it's like the full metal coating one, so it's like, that will be interesting. That'll also be frightening to build because special coatings always make me nervous. I'm looking at you, Master Grade Verkaw Wing Gundam Zero Custom Titanium Finish. Ugh. You know, probably putting him directly in front of the Nubs Cup was not smart. There's really not a good space for him anywhere, is there? Here. He'll take the spot of the monster can. If I can get him to stand. Oh, jeez, the crystal finish? Oh, God. I mean, it will look amazing once built. It's just gonna be harrowing to build. Yeah, the result will be gorgeous. But yeah, the build is going to be so stressful. I'm so sorry. Alright, there's that. Now I need the other I-17 as well. Yeah, special coatings are always cool, because like if I could ever get hold of the Master Grade Verkaw red metal chrome Sazabi, I would, but God, that would be such a delicate build. I'd be so scared the entire time. Ooh, yeah, please, by all means. Obviously, my DMs are open, as are the Constructs and Crafts channel in my Discord as well. Always love seeing people share their work. Also, ads coming in about 3 minutes according to my warnings, so be prepared. Horny jail incoming. Yeah, that's more than fair. Again, to whatever level of privacy you more prefer. Ah, yes. Good old Eunice. Okay, then I think this just goes in like so. Yep, and then we shove it down. Oh no, that's at the bottom. Okay. No need to shove it down further if it's all the way down already. Oh, that's a cool classic one though. Yeah, you definitely can see the more retro designs of Gunpla. God, what decade is that one from? That one looks like it's maybe from the 80s? Or maybe even the early 90s. Very pretty one. Though the last RX-78 2 that I did was... oof. It was the EcoPlus 3.0. God, what was Katoki thinking with 3.0? I don't think he was. Okay. Oh, that's really neat, though. It's got a few improvements. Like, color and movable arms. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that checks out for... Oh, that generation of Gunpla. Good grief. And because before they were just, yeah, little standees. Yeah, because I came in just about a few years after that when we were starting to get, like, the start of the, like, Mobile Fighter G Gundam and Mobile Report Gundam Wing and Gundam X series kits. The start of how the current era of Gunpla is, just, a little less detailed. I should really unbox those sometime and show off my old kits. Show off the Gunpla sins that I did back in the day. See how much I've improved since. Oh, goodness. All right. Oh, yeah. Should not try to press my fingers on those little pegs. Owie. My poor fingies. Alright, and then we just need I-18. There's one. Here, just because that one's all bubbly. Let's just trim it safely. There we go. Horny Jail is gone now, for now. But only for now. Panic there for a second. It's like, oh god, did the blades get too hungry? Because I hate when I do that with the snippers. But no. Alright, let's get this pressed on and together, and then we'll get the other one trimmed out. That's slightly awkward, but I'm guessing that will not have a problem later on once we get the other parts on. The little hip socket thing there, just you look at it funny and it starts to try to pop itself out. I'm trying to think actually what units I have left on the shelf. Let's see. For high grades, I've got Vigor Dew, the Michaelis, and the Farakt for which from Mercury. And then the remaining high grades after that are just, yeah, that special edition Erder Hunt and gold frame Amatsumina. And then I think for master grades I have... Oh, right. Yeah, master grade red frame Kai and the Shinmusha. I think it's the Shinmusha 2. Because I wanted to have one of those, because those ones are silly. It's not the one that's currently on Premium Bondi, though I've thought about getting that one too. So, I-16 and 21. Well, we're steadily getting there, at least for these sheets. Just a few pieces left. Soon. Oh, so soon. And then what parts are left? G1, 2. I think, are those the last? No, those are not the last on that sheet. There will be 2 more parts left, but they are the same color. Yeah, G1, 1. Which I'm guessing goes on the backpack. So yeah, then there's only 2 parts left on G2, which are for both the rifle and the or does this thing have a rifle? Yes, this thing does have a rifle, right? It's got a rifle and 2 magnums and then the sword apparatus. Oof. Oh. Oh, excuse me, good grief. And there's that. Now let's just get these. Oh, God, I'm choking up on mine. My snipper's a little hard. Hands are a little dry today. Not that Gunpla doesn't add to that. Gods know that I definitely yeah, building Gunpla definitely dries my hands out quite a bit. Oh. I did not put that on correctly. Ooh, that goes on tight though. Okay, we'll be back for that one in just a second. There we go. I see how that secures. It's just, it's a little fiddly. Oh, that one. Right. It's like, why is it not going on right? Because its little sector there keeps trying to push out. There we go. Now it's secured. And then just squeeze that down. Oof, sharp edges though. Ow, 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 my hands. I need someone to take care of my hands once I'm done. Help. One. And two, if I can get this bloody thing on. You know, probably having my non-dominant hand try to put intricate pieces on. Probably not the smartest idea, though now I'm having difficulty with the other one too. God, everything's so pointy though. Why is he so spiky? He's an iron-blooded orphans unit, so... Or at least from that universe, so... He's going to be pointy and stabby and... a little prickly. Alright, K1. Oh, I think this will actually get rid of both these sheets, no? Oh no, it won't get rid of both of them, it'll get rid of most of them. I have a slight injection failure for one of these. Has a little bit of a bent tip. Nothing I can't correct with a little bit of rubbing. One, two, and three. All right. It's okay, no one will know of the one with the slightly bent tip by the time it goes into its final home. No one will know. Yeah, this unit actually has quite a few weapons, doesn't it? Guess what, Barbatos had that, just that giant-ass sniper rifle. And then the sword and the mace. But then it also later on got that chainsaw wrench. And then the rest of its weapon systems were hardpoint attachments later on for later iterations. Okay, the claws, the tail. This one I'll rub down those points because I could tell those ones were not super smooth. Okay. One. That one's okay. One last little fondle. And three. Alright. F14. There we go. Let's go stretch real quick. Ugh. Oh, my bones, my body. Just gotta check before I attach these onto their units. I want to check for Delta. Are we using any more of those silver piston-y bits? Delta 1. Okay, no, we are not using those last two powder-coated parts. So, that runner's done with... King 2. This? Okay, yeah, this one's also done with. I guess that makes sense. Those are Barbatos parts. Okay, all that remains is just what's currently present, yes. I guess also checking Alpha. Now all that's left is 34 and 35, the sword grippies for that. So, and yeah, Echo and Onward are all the same. Oh, you gotta go. More than fair, Aki. Well, thank you for pelting me. And you have a good night, dear. Yeah, I'm sure I'll share this guy out once I get him completely done. Bits attack. Yeah, I get violenced supremely. More than fair. Have a good night, Aki. Alright, and then we'll get these hip things on, and then we'll work on that backpack and weapon system. Thank you. Because, yeah, these are both hip armor and... armament array. There's that. That arm to shrug up a little bit. Also doesn't help. I see like a couple... I was about to be like, cat hairs. No, those are my hairs. Trying to invade my mobile suit here. Flatten that foot out. Alright, let's see what's left for this deer. Okay, yeah, now we're doing that backpack. Abusing the bun with affection. Yes, apparently. Getting fucking blasted with, bits. Okay, F17. and 18. Well, since there's only one part left on both of these, I'm just going to cut out F22 and put it over here so we can have a runner down. Okay, there's 1 and 2. And now the 3rd with another runner done with. Now I need the I bits. One and 2, 3 and 4. Okay, now the great building. I guess this part is kind of reminds me a little bit of Hyakushiki. Those kind of back wings, so to speak, quote unquote. Another favorite unit of mine. Stick you a bit further back so I can more safely dump stuff. Yeah, I'll definitely have to secure his feet in some way, shape, or form. I just need to get like a bunch of standees for all my gunpla. I just had to find a bunch of them for cheap. That's the real challenge, is getting a shit ton, because God, I'd have to inventory all the units I have and how many I need stands for. Of course, part of me is like, do they have a stand for the Nightingale? For the reborn Nightingale? I doubt it. That thing is hefty. Ooh, and we're gonna get rid of G11 in just a second. Kalu Calais. Alright, and there we go. Another runner down. There's the file. I can tell that snip was not good on my part. Sometimes you can just feel it. Okay. Let's get these two little buggers trimmed out. We're getting close, though. We are nearing the finish for this thing. Soon. Alright, and then that. And then this. Oh. There we go. Oh, one moment. I'm gonna lose tracking kind of for a little bit. I fell into a weird well inside of the stand. No. Actually, here, I'm going to do something real quick. I think I'm just going to cut those two grabby bits for the hands, because I think that's all that's left on the A sheet, because, again, having one less sheet on the table would be nice. Let's see. Yeah, because literally the other piece that we would use on here is A51 if we had a stand. If. So maybe I'll trim that out too. Alright, and then I can figure out which hand is which later. Because that takes care of that sheet. Yeah. So another runner sheet down. Each one 9 and 10. Oh. You know, I'm a little ahead of myself, so let's get E26 and 25. Now, I painted this already last week, so this is already good to go. I do need G2. 7. Oof. And since we're here, there's only one part left on here, so I'm gonna trim that out as well. Have that ready for the rifle later. So another one down. Now, did I need to paint this part? I technically didn't, but for some reason they had a sticker for this, so, you know, at least it's nice that it would have been encapsulated underneath the plastic here, but again, my deep hatred for stickers is absolute. I will always despise them. Alright, now I need H17. Oh, sorry. Forgot to warn that Ad Hell was coming. Oh, it goes up here. Ah, I see. I see where it goes. Okay. Alright, H9 and 10. Which are these two big ol' mother hubbers here. 3 and 4. And 5 and 6. Oh, there we go. Now you're free from ad jail. The horny jail cannot contain you all. No matter how hard it seems to try. Alright, there we go. Nice and much more solid. Now we need to lock those two parts in a little more. So E20. Oh. Hi, Dead Mage. Hi, everybody. Hello. Oh, thank you for following, Troll Desu. Welcome on into the Witchy Warren, but, yes, welcome on in, everybody. If you are new to my content, hello, my name is Miss Markar. I'm a Witchy Puka VTuber and a variety gaming VTuber. Though, on Mondays, currently I build a ton of Gunpla, and tonight we've been finishing up, Gundam Vidar from Iron-Blooded Orphans from, I believe, the manga. Because I don't think this is in the show. But we're getting this cool dude put together. But yeah, hi. Oh, you're playing Uma Musume. Haun's game. Aw, I'm glad that somebody found me there. But yes. Welcome in. Again, thank you so much for the love. It genuinely means a lot. Yeah, we're just getting all my Gunpla stuff. Oh, you're the #1 global Uma player. Oh shit. we have a powerhouse. That's like one of the gotchas I've not gotten into yet. Despite my friends' protestations of trying to get me into it. But yeah. Yeah, this is my addiction though, is building plastic robots. We're just getting the backpack unit for this guy put together. That's more than fair. I'll definitely have to pop in. I definitely need to hang out in a lot of people's servers more. I'm so bad at it. But I can work on that. But yeah. Also, if you need to raid and run, please feel free to again. I know I'm Pacific time, so I tend to stream rather late for the Easterners. But yeah, if you need food, rest, anything like that, please feel free to. I'll make sure to take good care of your of your lovely community and the raiders that come with it. I don't know why I was reaching for the red ones again. Partially yes. It's a combination. Yeah, my 1.0 especially was very Vieira coded. Even was wearing a Uraeus coat, which was I was really worried about Papa Squeenix coming after me. The other half is, if you know about Irish mythology, about the Puka, which is an Irish shape changer. Most of the stories that I grew up with Puka were ones that would transform into field hares. So a little bit of here and there, but yeah, no, you're absolutely right. This is very Vieira designed. I definitely took one of my favorite fairy types and because I wanted to legally distance away from 14 just in case if Papa Squeenix ever came after me. Hey, more than fair. Yeah, you go get some noms. 14's great. I'm an Omni in there. I am a no-lifer. Yeah, so enjoy your foons. Let's see if I can be smart enough to put this in. Am I putting it in the right place? I am. Okay. Just a weird little slot. Right? Let's see. No, that's the right spot. I just gotta force it in. Okay, yeah. You just needed a little bit of that elbow grease. All right. And these little flight foils go on the side. Then we can slap this onto the back of Vidar, and then we can get the last of his hardware put on, which is his kinetic pistols, his rifle, and a set of... Does he just have one foil? Because I guess... Yeah, does this weapon count as a rapier, or is it more of an epee? I think rapier was the more piercy... No, it was pierce and slash. I guess epee was more for, like, just drawing surface level damage. We will get him to stand properly. Like, right now he's standing a little wobbly, but we'll get that fixed. We'll get that fixed shortly once we get the rest of this put together. Oh wow, yeah, the only things left on this is either the alternate cockpit or the hands. I'm just gonna cut the hands out then. Again, get another sheet off of our shelf here. There we go. Little trigger hands. So, technically another sheet down because they gave us two different seats, and I chose the other one because I painted the other one. Alright, at that rate, I am also going to get rid of this bookshelf super quick because it's just in my way. Ah, there we go. Now I have a little more view. Alright, guess we're building the rifle first, aren't we? Oh, yeah, and since there's only one part left on here, after I trim this out, I will also trim... Oh, no, there's two parts left. I am silly. I just didn't notice the other part. The handle. So let's get the pieces I need. But yeah, I definitely love the Vieira from 14 a lot. Switched over to that from my... Yeah, that's the ancient lore for my Final Fantasy account of, like, yeah, being a black-haired Miko years and years ago before Vieira came out. And it's like, tall mommy bunny ladies? Oh, give me. Shadowbringers definitely made me fall in love with the game a lot more again. Okay, I gotta be very careful because I nearly snipped that off. It's like, no, that's actually part of the structure. As you can also tell, I've pre-painted some of the parts here. I did that last week because I always worry about the paint taking forever to dry, despite my new paint markers actually being a lot faster at that process. These new display ones that I got myself a few months ago have been really, really good on that front. Oof, actually thinking of noms. Oh, I'm feeling it too. Ugh. Probably have myself some mozzarella sticks or something. Okay. Let's trim out 19 and 20 here. So we've trimmed out all the other parts we need. We just need to, you know, take their excess nubs off. So, another runner down. Alright, so we use all of these. Yeah, Iron-Bodied Orphans was always really cool for the fact that everything was non-energy based weaponry. Everything's kinetic. Dealing with interesting and spooky times. Let's see, where's that barrel? I'm gonna put the barrel tip on, and like initially, because that'll make it easier for me to snip off the extra bits. There we go. Yep, definitely having a bit of a grumbly tummy. Actually, yeah, I might put the lens on first before we shove that on. Alright, so let's just do that. Seat it down if I can. And that goes in just like that. There we go. There's that. There not any extra parts for this. This thing doesn't get a stock. It just has that like little little dinky rod for the brace stock. Yeah. Okay. All right. Interesting. And the last two parts for this runner are right here. So close to the end. Just doing all the weapon accoutrement. Another runner is down and done with. Which will just leave the kinetic magnums for last, and I get to figure out what combo I want this guy to have. There we go. All right. So yeah, I did trim that terribly. I could feel it now. I see it. There's a little nubbin just right there. All right. Is that the one with the funny tip? I sure hope not. It was... shit. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. Here, I chose the middle one because I'm like, I'm never going to use that one. Teehee. Then looking at actually how it's set up. Okay. So yeah, more than likely, we are going to use this. I just need to see. Okay, let's do that. And that. I guess these two are just, yeah, the spare ones that we use for, like, if we do the projectile, because there's 2 little, like, red dots, or like a little red dot in each of them. So here, I'm just gonna trim these out just to have them. Because that kills another little sheet off. Yeah, so I'll get all the little bits out. And another one down. Might also trim all the hand bits while we're at it before we get to those last 2 little weapons. But yeah, I did like a little painted metallic red dot in the middle to supplement for a sticker that could have gone there. Sorry, I felt a little plastic nubbin from the last sheet or last page. Words are hard. Okay. Right, I said I was gonna trim these out too. Just so I have them ready. I'll toss this piece back in the box, because currently I don't have a stand for this guy. But when I do, I can then grab his little grundle grabber and get him hoisted up onto a stand for posing. But that's not tonight, because unfortunately I just don't have those in-house currently. So I'll have to buy so many. I'm gonna look into action bases, because I do have a lot of kits that I think would really benefit from a stand. I know. Only every now and again, for like certain special kits or kits they know that just cannot stand on their own. Like the Penelope came with a stand, because yeah, good luck trying to get that thing to actually stay upright on its own. It's so cumbersome. Alright, let's get these last parts trimmed out. I'm gonna trim out all 3 of them while we're at it. Alright, there's 1 sheet down and just 1 to go. Then we're free. There's that. And let's get the the gun slide. At least they didn't give me springs for these. It's like, now with actuated spring load action. And another runner down. The final runner. Just a few snips left and then we're all complete. Then it's just a matter of switching out the hands, switching in what weapons I want, and getting just a nice little action pose put together for this guy. I could have gotten this guy done maybe in one stream last week, but I just wasn't 100% certain, and I didn't want to risk it. There's certain things you risk, and maybe that's not one of them. And final snip. There we go. Alright, before we go further, I am going to box up all of my tools just so they're out of the way. Just because I do have like a scalpel floating about, and I'd like that back in the box, because, you know, safety first. And there's that. Tweezers. Part separator. File. Okay. There we go with that. Oh. I boxed the file, but I didn't toss it into the box. There we go. Now we have stuff out of the way. A box in a box. Exactly. See, you get it. Oh, jeez. Yeah, standing him is gonna be interesting. He's a little top heavy. Okay. There's one. And two. Oh my god, they get holstered in his groin? Oh jeez, okay. Oh, you've been asked to kill a Titan? It begins for you, Mischief. It begins. Okay. Let's see. Guess what? This guy usually wields... He usually wields his swords in that, but I think I might actually end up going full pistols for this. Yeah, he's packing heat in his pants. These pistols, there's a little part put in the front of his groin plates here, and that's actually where these two pistols go. It would be like this. Goodness, that is a little tricksy to do, because on top of that, the way those were built made it very difficult to actually pull them off. Yeah, technically they're supposed to slide in there, but I don't entirely know how to do that. Interesting. But yeah, we're gonna do full pistol mode for this dude, because I think that will look cool. The big guns. Alright. I'm gonna put the spare parts that I'm not going to use away. Along with... let's see. We had some water transfers. And then the other stickers that I never used. Yeah, like in Destiny 2, yeah, I was a hand cannon girly. Ace of spades all the way, forever and always. Rest in piss, kid. Doesn't help I have a celebrity crush on Nathan Fillion, but... Even as he gets older, he's still handsome. Oh, those claws actually fit really well on those, so... Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, dude's got a wide-ass arm stance that he has to maintain, though, for these. Also, adverts coming in about 2 minutes, so beware, you've been warned. Especially that side that has the rifle. So have the arm stanced out super wide. There's that thumb. Yep, there. Yeah. Not that surprising that that would happen. Yeah, I was gonna say Vidar's total shape is really, really neat looking. But yeah, here I'm gonna try to get him into actually a pretty darn low stance, similar to what he's doing kind of on this, except he's not flying. Because again, I do not have a stand for him, at least not yet. So yeah, can he do like a little bit of ab crunch? I don't know if he can. Oh, shit. And now comes the argument with the plastic. Yeah, let's see. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to readjust him a few times here just to get him to really stance out just right, because yeah, he moves a little funny in the control. Oh. And there's his fingers coming off because I gripped the wrong part of the hand to manipulate. Ah, goodness. Yeah, how extreme of a stance could I get him in? Okay. I'm saying, how stable is that? A little more stable if I can just get that leg to lean forward. Like so. I just need to see also how well it sits. Okay, yeah, that'll sit just nicely. I just need to see if I can show him to you before we get him into his kind of glamour shot. There we go. Heck yeah. For once, he's not gonna actually be staring at the camera for the picture. Let's get his actually surprisingly tall pilot. Alright, give me 2 seconds to get this picture up. Also gives me a chance to really get a good angle to see if everything's looking just right. Oh yeah, that's looking great. Alright, I think that's enough picture taking. Alright. I'll get this sent off. Actually, I'll send those off just now so I can get Rubit ready. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, there we go. That way then I can just handle things post-stream as well. But yeah, no, he's all put together and he's looking actually really awesome. I also like how extreme I can get him into angles, especially on his legs. It'll be fun to get him in on the on the shelf with the others, but let's see who we can raid though. Yeah, let me just close some tabs, do some things. All right, let's see who is still streaming at this hour. Not that it's terribly late. Oh, my arms. Ooh, okay, yeah, I think we're gonna I'll definitely rest well. I think we're gonna send you over to Maki, to Kaiju Kanojo. Because yeah, she's a sweetheart and she's apparently doing the full mechanics aerial, which is a wonderful kit. Absolutely wonderful kit. So yeah. That'll be pretty fun. Let's see, how far is she? It looks like she's just done the chest. Oh no, she's done the upper half and she's getting to the legs right now. Perfect. But yeah, let's see, my next stream is tomorrow. We'll be doing Wild Mender. I need to figure out what the hell we are doing in there, because I don't remember. I'm sure I was just running around doing shit, because that's what I seem to do of late. But yeah, I'll see you all for that coziness, and then, yeah, I'll be unconscious for Wednesday. I'm just gonna sleep the whole day through if I can, or, you know, do house stuff. But anyway, please give Kaiju Kanojo all the love, and I will see you all, yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow night. Night, everybody.